Practice with Travis Elliott. Um, I love yin. I love yoga. But yin is specifically to help you get a really good deep stretch. And when you get a deep stretch, you're able to release tension. Um, it's what you do to keep your body nimble and pliable and, just loose. Travis Elliott says that, yin yoga is the fountain of youth. So, anyway, I like it. I like getting a good stretch in. Um, Before I do that, I'll do a warm up, which is going to be a handstand, a back bend, and a headstand. Um, I back in Illinois, and my space is limited, so it may look a little bit cramped. But with yoga, obviously, you don't need a whole lot of room. You just need a little space on your mat, so that's nice. My warm up is going to be with a handstand. It's going to help with my shoulder strength, my core strength, obviously my balance. It's really good for blood circulation. And I hear that when you are in an inversion like that, it's actually a nice little detox method for your body as well. So those are all good things. When I do a back bend, I'm really trying to be intentional about keeping mobility in my spine. And then with the headstand, it's kind of the same as the handstand, except for I'm so much better. I can stay up much longer in it, but that one is really good for core strength and balance as well. So I am going to go ahead and get started. I hope that you'll join me. My warm up will take somewhere between 2 and 3.5 minutes, and it just depends on how long I stay up in these inversions. And then we can jump into the practice. I'm not exactly sure what you'll need. Sometimes with yin, you might need a block or a bolster um, in your mat, and so if you're interested in doing it with me, this gives you a little bit of time to get yourself situated so that we can go and have a really good practice. Okay, so here we are. Got my little handy dandy smartwatch so I can give myself credit for my time with yoga. I shall get ready to go. Hoping I don't kick this thing. It was not bad. isn't too bad. Here we go. 30 minutes.
To 30-minute full body stretch. Let's begin in a child's pose. Open the knees, bring the big toes together. Situate your hips back towards your heels. And then start to lower your forehead down towards the floor or a prop. If you don't have a prop, but it doesn't feel comfortable to bring the forehead down, one trick you can always do is stack your hands to fists and then bring the forehead on top of that as well. And then as you settle in, maybe even reaching your arms behind you, if that's available for you, as we now enter into the beginning of our 30 minutes of stretching out the whole entire body. And it all begins right here, right now, just by settling the mind, connecting with the gentleness of breath, and allowing yourself to have a little break from the busyness of life. And as we come into these last moments of the child's pose, it might feel nice to gently rock the forehead side to side. Good, and then from here, go ahead and slowly come all the way up to kneeling. And then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to bring the knees together and we're going to take the feet over towards the left. And then you're going to sit down to the inside of that right foot, right ankle. And then you're going to take the left hand, reach it out to the left. The right arm's going to come slowly sweeping all the way up and over, coming into what we call the side kneel stretch. And so this is a position to get into all the fascia across the right side of the torso. Now, more important than the home or the house that you live in is the home of the mind that you live in. Our home, our house. Sometimes we leave to go to work. Sometimes we go on a trip or vacation and then we come back. We come in and out of. But your mind comes with you everywhere you go in life, to work, to school, around the world, no matter where you are, you're always operating and living inside the home of the mind. And one of the beautiful things about our yin yoga practice is that it allows us to make sure that the home of our mind is the kind of home that we choose to dwell in, endowed with peacefulness, clarity, wisdom, truth, and patience. And as Bruce Lee said, patience is not passive. On the contrary, it is concentrated strength. And the more patience that we have in our minds, the less anxious, the less anxiety, and the less stress that we will suffer from. And these are all qualities that get strengthened and reinforced within our practice. From here, we'll take it to the other side. So right hand comes down. You can lean forward and swivel those feet over towards the right now. Sit down to the inside of your left foot, left ankle. Reach the right hand out to the right, and then take that left arm and just sweep it all the way up and over. Give that one last little reach and come all the way back up. From here, all fours, tabletop position. The next body part we're going to get into is the lat, that band of tissue that runs laterally down the side of the torso. We'll start off on the right side though. So take your right hand down onto the mat like you're going to shake somebody's hand. Right thumb straight up to the sky. You're going to slide the right hand, right arm forward towards the top of the mat. And then you're going to start to draw that right lat, right shoulder down towards the ground. And the key here is keep the right hand, right arm where it is. See if you can almost try to drag your right elbow, your right hip back until you feel that right lat stretching, and then relax the right side of your head down into your inner right arm, your right bicep. And we'll be here for about a minute and a half or so. Nice, and then ease your way out of that. So right hand comes back in. And now other side. So left hand down, left thumb up. Slide the left hand forward. Start to shift the weight over onto the left side. Start to draw that left shoulder, that left lat down, and then rest. Rest your head down on the inside of that left bicep. Keep the left arm as is, but see if you can drag your left hip back a little bit more. And then ease your way out of that as you bring that left hand back into tabletop pose. Slide the knees back a little bit so you're in a modified plank. And then go ahead and lower slowly all the way down onto your belly. And then Sphinx pose. Slide the elbows forward. Notice the forearms parallel to each other. Feet spread out about the width of the sits bones. And then from here, just as a kind of bonus stretch while we're getting into the thoracic spine, a little bit of the lumbar, also want to include the cervical spine, the neck. So turn to bring the chin towards the right shoulder as you inhale, and then back to center as you exhale. Turn to the left as you inhale, and then back to center on the exhale. We'll do that again. So inhale right, and exhale middle. Inhale left, exhale middle. Inhale right, and exhale middle. Inhale left, and exhale middle. Now draw the right ear down towards the right shoulder, inhale, and then back up to center, exhale. Inhale, other side, left shoulder, and back up, exhale. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Exhale, back to middle. Inhale, left side. Exhale, back to middle. One more round. Inhale, right. And exhale, middle. Inhale, left. And exhale, middle. Let's hold there. We'll take these last moments of Sphinx pose. Just keep the head, the neck, really the whole body in a place of stillness. Feel free to close the eyes, anchoring the mind into either breath or a physical body sensation. Just observing and watching without any push or any pull. And ultimately, the supreme state to access in yin yoga, meditation, or really life in general, is the state where there's nothing to be added, there's nothing to be removed or subtracted, but to just rest in deep, deep, deep contentment and gratitude for the present moment experience. Take one last inhale there in Sphinx. And then exhale, lower the chest down towards the ground. Slide the hands back by the ribs. And gently press your way back up to table. Crawl your knees forward towards the top of your mat. Setting up for saddle. So open the knees out, bring the big toes together, sit back onto your heels. And this has different stages depending on what feels right for you. You can stay up here just like this. Some of you may want to come back onto your hands. If you have pillows or a bolster, you could put that behind you. Some people like to come back onto their forearms. And some people like to come all the way down onto their backs. And if you come onto the back, you could cactus the arms open, just feeling that broadening across the chest. This one gets into the tissues across the tops of the feet, the knees, the thighs, and also the sacrum and the lower back. Find your place and rest easily in the pose. You're leaning back, slowly begin to ease your way all the way back up. Come onto the hands, cross the feet behind, and release down to your hips. From here, we'll extend the right leg forward. We'll bring the sole of the left foot to the inner right thigh. You're going to rotate your torso over to the left so you're facing right between the inner legs and thighs, about 45 degrees for the angled half butterfly. So you just begin to fold over and down. If you want, you can grab your blocks here to go underneath the forearms, the elbows. So feel free to use props whenever it feels right for you. You may even use a block to go underneath your forehead. Just notice if there's anywhere in the body right now where you are tightening or holding, clenching. See if you can soften there. And the beautiful thing is that mind to body connection. So often the stress that we carry in our minds manifests as tension in our body. So as we release the tension out of the bodies in a deep stretch practice like this, very often we also release the stress and the tension out of our minds as well. Now keep the torso down low, and then we'll crawl over by the right leg, coming into straight or normal half butterfly pose. And then slowly crawl yourself all the way up. And this next one's a little bit of a kind of love-hate pose. Some people love it, some people hate it. It's the fire log pose. So left ankle on top of the right knee, right thigh. I understand both perspectives, both the love and the hate. But I have some suggestions for you if you hate it. If you're doing the typical fire log pose, right foot underneath the left knee. If you hate it, that's too much. Your body just doesn't feel like it's going to do it. Maybe it's not going to do it at any point in this lifetime. Just come to a comfortable cross leg. So you'll cross your left shin right over the right shin. You can also put a folded blanket or something to go underneath your hips, and that'll help make it feel a lot more enjoyable. As you're ready, begin to fold over and down. And it took me a few years, but eventually I did realize on this yoga path that usually the poses you avoid the most, the poses and positions that you resist the most, are actually the poses that you need the most. Because what you're resisting is the pose shining the light on areas of the body that have hardened, atrophied, and that feels uncomfortable. So you don't want to move into that. But if you can stay with it and you can do the poses, trust the process, have the patience, that concentrated strength to persevere through it. I know for myself, I've seen over and over and over again the hate turn into deep love and appreciation. So anytime you feel the resistance, you should be really, really curious. What is that resistance really about? And 9 times out of 10, it's your yoga practice just showing you exactly what it is that you need to deepen your overall health and well-being. Good, and ease your way back up and extend your left leg out in front of you. Sole the right foot high up to that inner left thigh. Rotate over to the right 45 degrees. Angled half butterfly. Slowly crawl over by the left leg. Straight, normal, half butterfly. Ease your way up. And then right ankle on top of the left knee. Left foot bends underneath the right, or you cross the right shin in front of that left shin and make it work for you and your body. Firelog pose on the other side. If you're feeling intensity, strong sensation, know that even that, just as all things in the world of form, there's a law that it all has a beginning, a middle, and an end. So that you may work with that affirmation of wisdom, this too shall pass. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And this increases your window of tolerance, your ability to hold the 10,000 joys and the 10,000 sorrows of life. Last couple breaths there. And this pose is now passing. Slowly ease your way up. Come to a cross-legged seat. Reach the arms up above you as you inhale. And then hands to prayer in front of your chest, your heart as you exhale. Gratitude for this practice, taking you on this 30-minute journey throughout the whole landscape of the body, just taking care of your body. Because when you take care of it, it takes care of you. That's it for this one. Thank you for your practice. Namaste. All right, I hope you enjoyed that practice. Drop a comment down below and let me know how it was. If you like this style of practice, be sure to check out.
All right. That was great. I stretched in ways that I had never done before. So I got all my sides, hips. It was nice. It was a stress reliever, and it's nice and peaceful and calm, and I enjoyed it, and I'm just feeling good. So it's raining outside. It's a great way to start the day on a gloomy day, but let me get up out of here and go to the gym and do some more exercise before I start my day. You guys have a great day. Thanks so much.